Hello everyone and welcome back to another Age of Empires 4 commentary. I am Beyond and thank you so much for all the support the past couple of videos. I know I say it to start every single video, but I really do appreciate everyone subscribing and liking the channel. It's meant the world to me, and it's been honestly so much fun to make these videos and produce this content. So if you guys do have a chance and you're feeling it in your hearts, do leave a like on this video and subscribe. It means a lot and it also helps a lot for the algorithm in YouTube. So that out of the way, we have Neptune as the Abbasid dynasty in the bottom right-ish. I guess like slightly below the, well, let's just split the map in half like the equator. In the southern hemisphere, in the blue, we have Neptune, a top 20 player, or a top 50 player. And then we have Random Conquer 3 player, which is Beasty, over here in the top left-hand corner. And we see a few early man-at-arms popping out already, so we can track them going across the map just really slowly. Oh, kicked it into gear once. I said that was about to chirp his running ability, but turned that 9-minute mile into a quick 7-minute mile. So I'm proud of him for that. So yes, we have Beastie over here as the English. I will pop up the stats on the screen for this matchup. Honestly, nothing really to read into at this point in time. It's about a 51%. I think it's the only green matchup at the current moment that the English have. That being said, I think it's just the English they're being played so much, and no one really knows the perfect meta or exactly how to play them just yet. Same with the Abbasid, same with the Delhi. Everyone's experimenting. Same with the Ottomans. Everyone's experimenting. And there's just a lot of new stuff in Season 4, so the meta is going to take some 2 to 3 weeks to really flesh itself out. So don't worry about stats, don't worry about anything like that. Keep playing what feels good. We've seen a lot of English players kind of abuse early on the Abbasid if they can get to them before they get to start expanding and really just hit those trade wings and culture wings. So we'll see what Neptune decides here. We've seen Trade Wing before. That didn't work out too well for the last time we saw this matchup. Michael Culture Wing. I've seen that that build a few times. Some early harass here from Beastie, which is really nice. Oh, let's see. Ring around the rosy, a little bit around the gold. Nope. Rocking 2 health. Let's see what happens. All right. Just carrying stone, just doing his absolute best. Rocking those mean purple pants. And he's gonna get killed. I mean, he was gonna get done, but that was a bit too far for reality. Unless that sword was like 10 feet long. I don't think that was happening. But say Levy, the first villager goes to Beastie, so get some value out of these men-at-arms, which is always really, really important. If the English do go for those early men-at-arms, you gotta get some value out of it. Some idle time, 1 villager kill, something needs to come out of it. Ooh, let me take a little sip. Decided to eat tortilla chips right before this, which is a horrific move on my part, but here we are. We're going to continue going, and as long as this doesn't sound too bad, we're going to put it up on YouTube anyways, because this is a great game and a great matchup. And honestly, it's a matchup that you're going to be seeing a lot right now on Ladder, so I think it's pretty relevant to upload it in this week in early Season 4. So we're going to see a Council Hall out of Beastie. Obviously going to be just probably for some early aggression. The Culture Wing is indeed going down. Obviously, getting the Preservation of Knowledge, reducing all technology, medical centers, all the way down the list. So we'll see kind of how it goes from here. Obviously, there's no gold coming out from Neptune, which is going to delay their Age 2 as well, which is going to be, not delay their Age 2, but it's going to just delay a lot of different of these upgrades. So the reason why you're going to get this Culture Wing is to get minus 20% on upgrades. And obviously, if you have no gold, you can't get the Timber upgrade, you can't get the Farm upgrade, all these things that you would love to get. So I'm assuming Neptune's going to produce something to get back this gold as quickly as possible. It's sitting on 68, so it can get one upgrade. We'll see what they decide to go for. There's the archery range, because they really want to get back on gold, as I said. Oh, there's a scout with a plethora of sheep coming back home. And you're going to need, I think, at least like 2 or 3 archers to fight off these men-at-arms, and to get stuff back on gold will probably be a ticket. Because yeah, this one man at arms play is huge. These two men at arms are getting so much value. Imagine, obviously, this wing. The whole purpose of it is to reduce the technology, like all the technology costs, by 20%. And if you can't get the original preservation of knowledge, then you can't start to utilize the ability of this entire wing. So extremely smart by Beasty here. We'll see what happens. We do see a mining camp going down as well, which means they're going to want to expand, because I see stone up here in the right hand corner, which means that Beasty's also going to try to expand, and there it is. So honestly, just the fact that this was also delayed, it means that Beast is going to have a quicker town center too, which will mean more civilians, more everything. And there you go. Preservation of knowledge now finally coming in. I would say probably about 2 to 3 minutes later than they really wanted it to go down. But excellent by Beasty to really get in there quickly. So already putting, what is that, 5 civilians on stone, but gonna have to fall back because the English longbowmen. That's going to be a heavy delay for Neptune. Not what you want to see at all if you're going to try to match town center for town center. And as we can see, Beasty's getting up there in stone, which means that town center is going down very soon. I'm assuming it's going to be around Deer. That's probably the best place to put it, and it gives you a little bit of protection and a bit more forward presence. And it does look like these civilians are popping out. And I'm not just going to wait for them to just skeleton stand still doing nothing. But there it is. So there's a town center forward on the Deer. As you kind of expect with the game state where it is right now, we have 7 archers and another archer range going down. So gonna be able to hit a good level there soon, which will then they can start to push out and take back their base. But everything's just a little bit delayed in this build from Neptune. These 2 early man-at-arms from Beasty, I think, are going to change this whole game. I think it's going to put him. He puts him in the driving seat at the current moment. Oh, sorry about that. Nothing they can really, and then Neptune, nothing they can really do about it. Obviously, in the back end now, Beasty's going to start to just really pump out civilians once this goes up. I would assume that Neptune would chase these archers down, get more civilians onto a stone, and then finally go for it. There you go. Here they come back and go for an expand. I'm assuming up by this gold. Maybe it'll be by these deer over here. I mean, there's obviously lots over here, but it's a bit too far away. I don't think you can really defend that, especially with the English having the ability. There's a lot of early pushes going on. But that being said, BC did drop the town center up, the forward town center, so maybe they're not too worried about any really quick aggression coming in. But the English can kind of turn the tide on on a dime and kind of just go for it. So you never know. We'll see when Castle Age decides to come in. Here comes all the upgrades, obviously, with that that culture wing coming in. It's super important. We have 2 spearmen and 2 bows and 1 man at arms, so nothing really to write home about. I believe these citizens, those are archers. So where are they going to drop? Where is Neptune going to drop this town center? Let's see. I'm assuming by this gold, right? Like right up here. Oh, by the stone itself. Okay. So just slightly more forward, which is totally fine. Obviously, they're way better players than I am, so do what they do, not me. So yes, put it here. It's a bit more protected, which I really like. It's going to prevent, it's going to give the ability to shoot. Both town centers can kind of cover all the resources, which is a major problem, obviously, for Neptune. We have these archers rolling out to the left. Going to try and get some value over here, I'm assuming. Not much they can do over here, because obviously these archers get absolutely melted when they get in range of a town center. Alright, so these 2 are going to die, right? Still nothing. Oh! A wild misclick. That's going to cost them 1 civilian. So now it's 2 to 1. But I was guessing all those 3. You, ma'am, are the lucky survivor because of an unfortunate misclick. Oh, see? She's smart. She's like, I'm not going back over there. I'm going to get way farther away this time around. Alright, and these archers are going to be corralled like cattle into the back. And you have a nice spread from Beasty over here. I think once that... Oh, and we do see a cheeky expand over here. So while lots of resources, it's a little bit unprotected. So we'll see if that comes back to really impact the game at all. Ooh. But once this archer mass goes down and BC kills this, I'm sure he's going to then turn around the other side and start to show aggression, especially once they realize that this is up. Once BC sees that this is up, I think they're going to go all in on aggression because this is pretty bold. I mean, it's not really defensible. If they go battering rams, which the English can easily do, it costs not much at all to just get the technology. And one battering ram way over here with this much archer cover fire is going to be all she wrote. Picking off more and more archers. Obviously, the English in Age 2 just so powerful with this longbowman and these men-at-arms, and also honestly the spearmen. And there we go. I was going to say, I would assume BC would pick a slightly larger angle, which now he's doing. And there it goes. So with this scout, which is always super important, these four decide to just randomly turn around, which was a bold strategy. And one more shot. No, you're going to survive. You are the lucky ranged infantry that decide to live that interaction. So kudos to you. There is the outpost going right out in front. We're going to have that obviously supported by a few archers and stuff like that. This will obviously give them the bonus. Here comes the military wing, which is also, I mean, I think it's a good response. But I still don't love the fact that the blind expand, the blind third expand. Once BC sees this, I think it's going to be, he's going to take this ball of 20 archers and I think just going to completely harass it down and then get battering rams. And he already got the technology. Where's that popped up? Somewhere around here. And obviously, as you can see right now, the army value in comparison is not really a comparison. So these three are going to go down for sure. There goes the first one. Good focus fire. Get one more. There it is. Boom. Money in the bank. Already up to 5. Very sizable army. When are they going to throw down the battering ram, I wonder? And we have, obviously, the tower over here. Wouldn't be surprised to put another tower down here. Here's the battering ram. There's some free archer kills. Take those. Oh, we're going to sneak them in here. We'll see if they can get shot by this town center. It looks like they should. Oh, some other misclips by the same player. Another lumber camp getting the smoke for no real reason. And yep, there's a tower just to provide that extra little boost for the English player. Neptune already up to Age 3 though, which is pretty impressive. I think it's just all these town centers producing. BC still does have a lead in civilians because of the 6 killed, and also they Neptune just got these 1 and 2 town centers up, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, no cover fire from the archers, which is unfortunate for BC. Going to lose this. Let's get them in range. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's super unfortunate for Neptune that one last shot took a little bit extra time, which really cost him another 2 civilians. So already up to 10 killed as well. Already up to 10 killed. 2 more going to go down right here. There they go. Another battering ram coming in. I don't like how. I think this was too greedy for what you saw, and the English can always just turn it on almost instantly. The military wing's starting to kick off with boot camp, which gives 15% health to all enemies. But there goes this town center, just down. Boom. Goodbye, and now 10 civilians are going to go down. An absolute massacre. Oh, this is so unfortunate for Neptune. Some camel knights coming in. Ooh, a lot of men-at-arms, which is really good. But BC, great focus fire, getting all those civilians, which is super nice. And now here comes the archers. But yeah, these men-at-arms are going to be able to absorb a lot of damage. They have armor level 2 coming in, which will make them almost unkillable. So BC is going to have to probably go up to castellades to get crossbowmen to deal with this mass men-at-arms spam. As you can see, 7 in the queue already, and 7 on the field right now. Gonna be down to 4 in about 3 seconds, but here we go. Obviously, this tower helping a ton for these archers, giving them that steroid boost. These men-at-arms just taking absolutely no damage after that armor upgrade. What, it's going to take like 4 or 5 volleys just to get them down, which is just insane. That being said, Beasty's doing an excellent job at focus firing though. So all these archers in the back line are just getting absolutely decimated by this archer clump. Another one going to go down. Oh. So can't one-shot archers with this clump at the current moment, which is unfortunate. And we just got a bunch of normal stuff going on. We'll go back to the kiting. A little bit of stalker micro, what it feels like. I always think of StarCraft 2 when I see this. And even with 3 TCs, well, I mean 2 TCs, there was 3 for a temporary moment. Beasty still has a huge civilian lead. That being said, already killed 24 civilians. Not looking too good. Another town center going down for the opposite player. Really trying to get this economy booming. Not taking no for an answer. I respect the hustle, honestly. The fact that Neptune just keeps going for it. I'm going to lose these 2 men-at-arms for sure. Oh, does take out an archer though, so that's good. And goes that man-at-arms. And there goes that one. Beasty still has a 20 civilian lead, which is just crazy. Been on 2 bases for a very long time now. And 3, sorry. King's Palace, obviously another town center. So the opposite player trying to match. There's the mosque. So we're up to 3 town centers. I wonder if they try to replace this one. You think they will? Oh. Wow. 4 town centers. Alright, I mean, Neptune's trying to come back. And if it works, it will work for sure. Oh, here's a little bit of a raid going on from Neptune, a little forward aggression. Feeling pretty confident with these 2 ranged armor men-at-arms. They're just absorbing all these archers' damage. That being said, with Beasty now in H3, you'll see the crossbowmen starting to stream out. I'm sure very soon. Yep, there's the first one. Sorry, the 4th one. And they're only going to get more and more. The clump's going to get bigger and bigger. And with 9 men-at-arms in the field, even with range armor, these crossbowmen are still going to be able to rip through if they can't get onto the back line. I mean, I guess the counter to this would probably be to bring in a mangonel on Neptune's side of things. Because there's just a lot of squishy units going on. But BC does have 8 man-at-arms, soon to be 9, which obviously, if left unchecked, will run right at the mangonel. So, still holding that 20 civilian lead. BC can get even more damage. No way. Gonna shoot. There goes one. Another one going down. Sees another forward town center. Can only imagine what he's thinking at this point. Probably gonna drop another battering ram to go out. And there's another one. It's the same. I play English, so this is the only one that I have the only one that I can actually call these kind of plays. I'm trying to get better and better. Obviously, with the opposite, I'm seeing more and more of. I'm starting to understand their build orders a bit more. There's a lot of great guides right now popping out for Season 4. But a lot of these towns are just kind of like out and about without much protection. There's the mangonel. As expected as well. Not in a perfect position to defend this town center. There's only 1 battering ram, so it's not the end of the world. We'll see if this mangonel can get a cheeky shot over here. She's rolling out pretty slow, I'm not going to lie. These archers grouping up over here. The scout looks like it's going to go down with just the sheer man-at-arms. A wall going up. Trying to be crafty. Didn't end up working out. There's this. Ooh, a little bit of sweet feet micro there. A little bit of sidestep in action by BC. We love that. And that went wide. You don't want to shoot the men-at-arms. It's not worth it. BC just going for even more decimation. There's another mangonel over here. How'd you get so hurt? Oh, they were trying to build it. And plunk. So like I said, the man-at-arms are going to stream through. Let's see if we can get this one. No, these civilians are hell-bent on keeping this alive. We love that for them. These man-at-arms doing actually a ton of damage to the back end ball, this clump from the archers. That being said, Beasty with the excellent micro, trying their best to get as many as they can. But as you can see, 38 civilians. Obviously, it's not enough. 41 killed. It's obviously also, while you kept the mangonel alive, you had to use civilians as meat shields, which is also never a good sign. And this mangonel is going down as well, which means these man-at-arms are now just in the civilian tree line. 45 civilians dead. I don't think that's even possible to even recover from. Another town center gone down. 110 to 70. And the idle time of, there's 8 idle, so at this point essentially doubling them up. And this archer ball probably did what it was supposed to do. I see a plethora of dead civilians, which means that another one was going down? Come on, Neptune, there's no way you thought you were going to put that down right now. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that just trying to go mass town center was the move here? I'm just not sure. Maybe more of an investment in like a keep or something like that. Could have been much better, but I'm just not sure. Maybe they're playing like, maybe because of, I don't understand. Oh no. Maybe there's a gentleman's agreement going on here that they're not going to put up any stone walls or towers and keeps, kind of like in the tournament this weekend. And GG. So obviously that early pressure really threw off the entire build order for the opposite player. Neptune unfortunately could not get back really into the game once those two man-at-arms kind of, the English and the opposite were going for a similar build, which is a fast 2-town center. And obviously the opposite player was looking to even go even more, even to 2, 3, 4, 5. And it just wasn't in the cards because Beasty got such good harassment and such a good timing on that stone and that gold. Everything was just thrown off. They got the culture wing but couldn't utilize the technology bonus. Then they got they were going to go for the fast expand. Couldn't expand fast enough and outbeat Beasty because their stone wasn't protected from archers. Then they put a sneaky third town center. Beasty almost instantly scouted it, found all the food, and then instantly killed it with 2 battering rams because it was so far away it couldn't really be defensible. Then another forward town center, that one got taken down. The mangonels got sniped by all the man-at-arms, so it was just a very, very tough shot for Neptune. Beasty obviously playing incredible from the weekend, and yeah, super excited to see him go into the finals, the final couple rounds. And honestly, GG's to Neptune. You played a hell of a game. You just got really unfortunate timing and a little bit unfortunate that the stone wasn't at the back of your base, or there's just a bit more, maybe a defensive tower or something like that could have been more preventable. But again, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the cast and you enjoyed my channel and you want to see more Age of Empires 4 content, it would mean the world to me if you liked the video and subscribed. And yeah, thank you so much and hope to see you guys soon.